Good morning, students. How are you? Today we are going to start a new chapter of Swiss. First chapter of Swiss, role of Constitution. Constitution. What is a constitution? Constitution is a set of written or unwritten rules and regulations that help in governing the country. Clear? What do you mean by constitution? Constitution of a country is a set of written or unwritten rules and guidelines that help in governing the country. A constitution generally includes the fundamental rights and of the citizens. Clear? The role of the parliament. It also tells us about the role of the parliament, executive and a judiciary. It contains the rules to ensure that dominant group don't prevail over less powerful groups. Clear? It includes not only rights of the people but also their duties. Making of Indian Constitution. It was in 1934 that the demand for a Constituent Assembly was made for the first time by the Indian National Congress. When was it built? Made 1934. Clear? This demand was accepted by the British government in 1940. In 1946, constitution were held for the Constituent Assembly. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first chairman. Who was the first chairman? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. This became the Constituent Assembly of Free India in August 1947. Clear? After that, first various committees were set up to give their suggestion for making the constitution. But after that, finally, a drafting committee was appointed on 29 August 1947. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of this committee. Clear? This constitution was completed on 17th October 1949. On 26 November 1949, the constitution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly and it came into the force on 26th January 1950. Clear? When was our country became republic? 26 January 1950. Idol of constitution. What is the idol? The constitution is a sacred document. It must reflect the wishes of the people for whom it is made. Only then can it be an ideal constitution. The following are the parts of the constitution. Which are the parts of the constitution? First is preamble. Part third is fundamental rights. After fourth part is directive principles of the state policy. Part second is fundamental duties. Part 16 special provisions relating to certain classes. Clear? Preamble. What do you mean by preamble? Preamble of the Indian Constitution has been described by the eminent lawyer N.A. Palkhiwala as the identity card of the Indian Constitution. The objective of the Constituent Assembly was stated in Jawaharlal Nehru's resolution proposed on 13 December 1946 and passed on 22nd January 1948. Clear? Text of the preamble. See this text of the preamble. We, the people of the India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, and in our Constituent Assembly the 26th day of November 1949. Clear? You have to read it carefully. Next is objective resolution. The items which were included in the objective resolution are listed here. First is India was to be an independent and sovereign republic. Second is there would be a democratic union. Third is all powers and authorities of the government to be derived from the people. Fourth is the constitution must strive to be granted to the people justice based on equality. Fifth is there should be freedom of thought, expression, belief, faith. Next is the constitution should provide just rights for minority. Next is the constitution would be framed to secure for the India a due place in the community of nations. After that, all these objectives are embedded in the preamble of the constitution. Clear? You have to read carefully. Objectives. What are the objectives of the constitution? Clear? Next is fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. Next is fundamental rights. Fundamental rights part 3. I have told you of the constitution provides for the fundamental rights of the Indian citizens. The fundamental rights of the Indian citizens under the constitutions are explained below. Right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, right to constitutional remedies, culture and educational rights, right to life and right to education. These are the fundamental rights. Right to equality. Article 14 to 18 of the Constitution comprise various aspects of right to equality. It prohibits discrimination against a citizen on the basis of religion, caste, gender or place of birth. It provides for equal opportunities in employment in the government. Clear? It provides for equal opportunities. Right to freedom. Right to freedom is Article 19 to 22. Clear? Right. Article 19 to 22 are the safeguards for the right to freedom. Article 19 guarantees the 6 freedom rights for the citizens of the India. First is freedom of speech and expression. Second is to assemble peacefully and without arms. Third is association and unions. Next is to move freely throughout the territory of India. Next is to reside and settle in any part of the territory of India. Next is to practice any profession and carry on any occupation, trade or business. Clear? Right against exploitation. Exploitation Article 23. Clear? Traffic in human being and forced labor are prohibited. Compulsory service imposed by the state in the interest of the public is exempted. Right to freedom of religion. According to this, it gives the right to the people. Every citizen of India has the freedom of conscience of and right to profess, practice and any religion. They have the right to they can any religion, practice any religion. It allows religious communities to set up institutions for religions and charity purposes. Next is right to constitution remedies. Article 32 provides a granted remedy for the enforcement of those rights included in the part 3rd of the constitution. Clear? Cultural and educational rights. This gives also every section of the population the right to conserve their culture, language, script. Clear? Right to life. This gives every citizen the right to live with dignity. It includes right to health, shelter, education and basic amenities. Right to education. It also gives the right to the people. It gives every child in age group 6 to 14 years the right to receive free education. Clear? This was the topic. You have to read it carefully. Clear? Thanks. Have a nice day.